Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Dungeon Meshi episode number 13 reaction. So the previous episode, it was a very interesting episode. I wasn't expecting anything that happened. Um, Basically we were able to get Falin back, but in a very interesting way. We had to, make up her whole structure, her bones, everything else, the flesh and everything. But unfortunately, like most of the things were digested. So what they did is they like used parts of her bones and parts of her flesh which was still there and added some warg flesh, some warg bones and some dragon flesh, some dragon blood, and kind of made use with that. And it worked. It actually worked. And we also got to see that Marcel knows forbidden magic. That's why she was able to do it. And so that now that means that even though Falin looks like she doesn't have any changes, she even the bruise that she had was also recreated. I feel like the fact that they use dragon flesh and blood will probably make her a little bit different from other people from here onwards. I'm guessing we're going to see it later, because I'm pretty sure in her vessels dragon blood is going through. I'm sure that's going to do something to her. One of the things that has already changed in her is her mana, capability, her mana output and everything. She can do it pretty well. She saved Senshi from that whole thing. So it feels like everything is okay, but I don't know if this is going to bring some future consequences. So let's see what happens. And yeah, let us begin. Episode number 13. Let's start. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's get started. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Oh yeah, another thing happened. I completely forgot about it. That girl or boy, I don't know. I think it's a boy. I think one of the comments mentioned that this person somehow they came out from the painting. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what happens with that. Hmm. Dragon boneless meat. A lot of them is a dragon. Oh no, what's happening? Oh no. Um. Oh, the ghosts are trying to stop her, but she's still. Wait. So, oh my God. So the dragon was actually okay. Kensuke is trying to tell. No, Kensuke is trying to tell Laios that. Oh boy. Okay, so the dragon was tasked to now. Oh my God, this is bad. Damn. Oh no, what's up? So now that he. Oh god, this is affecting her. Yeah, inside the paintings. Wait, you don't remember him? What? You forgot? Yeah, there you go. Remembers now. Oh, this is the magician. Like, I'm guessing he's part of. Like, yeah, that makes sense. If the king is the like the one. So this is the magician. Okay. Oh God. Yeah, she has extreme. She's made of dragon. You know. Okay, what the hell? Oh God. Ancient magic. Oh God. What? Wait, what? Oh, she's going to use forbidden magic? Yeah. Override the spell. Damn! Oh, it's going to explode. Or no. Wait. Okay, okay. It's too many. No, what's happening? Yeah, it's too many of them. Hey, yo, he's planning on cooking them. Wait, what's he going to do with. Oh, I just realized it's moving on its own. It took me a while to realize that. Bruh, all the food. Oh God. Right. Where's Falin? There she is. The ghosts are trying to protect her. Oh, he. Oh no. What? Oh no, this is not good. I. God damn it. I knew something was going to go wrong somewhere down the line. Didn't think it would be this quick. Hey yo, Senshi. It looks like a labyrinth. Oh god, it's collapsing. Oh no! No, no, essentially, you cannot do anything. No. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, nobody can find them. That's a. What the? Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, the ghosts are trying to help them. I'm guessing not them technically, but Falin. Just go in! Better than. Yeah! Oh no. Okay. This looks like a. I'm guessing because if the ghost is cold, it's because of the ghosts, isn't it? Yeah, it's cold. And these are the residents of the kingdom, I'm guessing? That's what it seemed like. Trying to say something. Yeah, I don't think they won't mean any harm because otherwise they wouldn't have helped us. Damn, that one punch. Oh no, who's that? Oh, it's orcs. Okay. Oh lord, not this again. What the? Oh, it's an orc. I see, they hit. Depth dweller. Long legs, long, yes. Oh god. Is that a shovel? Oh, he knows her? Yeah. Well, because they didn't know him, I'm guessing. Ah, because of. Yeah, he sells vegetables to them. I remember. What? Concoction? Oh my god, what the? Hey yo, that is even worse than what Senshi makes. Senshi's food is actually good. Taste. Yeah! What, is that going to heal us? No. Oh my god. Oh! Ah! Oh no. Master's like, no, I've had enough of Senshi's food. This is even worse. Bruh. Damn. Okay. Governing the dungeon. Oh, interesting. So he deliberately went inside the painting to probably relive the experiences. Yeah. No, it's because of the dragon. Yeah. I see. Hmm. Oh my god. Yeah, they're not going to listen to you. And and they'll probably go alone if you don't go with them. Hmm. Well, yeah, it's fine, understandable, you know. Damn. Hmm. No, he's not going to go. Yeah. Come on, if you want to leave, you leave alone. Well, you knew what. Hmm. Yeah. Oh my god, it's a ghost. Bruh. Yeah, they're the residents of this city. Hmm. Okay, I see. Leading us. Oh, this is the place, yeah. And so is Falin. Oh, so there's nobody here. Hmm. Yeah, but you're leaving them now. Hmm. Dog. Strategy. Yes. Yeah, and after that they were like, "Oh, it's fine," you know. Like they were so casual about it. That's what's impressive about Lyos and Marcel, I guess. Okay, Chuck, stop making excuses. At this point, like he's trying to reduce his guilt by making excuses. I can understand what he's doing. I can. Hmm. As you should. Yeah, yeah. She has some tricks up her sleeves. Hmm. Even if he lied, they wouldn't listen to him. I'm pretty sure of that. Yeah, that's true. He could have done that. That is true. Wow, what a simple statement. I think even that didn't come in my head as well. Wow. That's interesting. Oh my god, it's a trap. What? Hey yo, Kensuke. That's a long distance he just traveled. Oh. Is that Falin's no. Like I don't know. What's happening? Oh, because he told him that yeah. Hmm. Yeah, and by dead means like actual dead. A bit too late. I feel like I don't see these two listening to him at all. I don't know. Like I feel like I don't know. Let's see. Not enough food as well. Hmm. But it's still gonna take a long. Yeah, it's gonna take a long time. Okay. What about Marcel? I feel like she's not gonna listen. Yeah, for now. Then we'll come back. Okay. Hmm. But I don't know. I feel like something's gonna happen midway, and they'll be forced to like I don't know change their directions again. I don't see them going back outside, and or who knows? Maybe you know what? We will see. Let's see. Hmm. And that is it. That was today's episode number 13. All right. Yeah, well, things took a turn for the worst. And now we don't know where Fallen is, what's going to happen, and the people that we're going against are too damn strong. We don't have enough supplies, we are injured, and yeah, that's the situation. It's just, yeah, it's not good. So, oh boy, like now they're saying that they're going to go back. I'm just thinking, will they be able to go? It's a long distance. However, I guess the orcs will like lead the way. So who knows? Like there's two directions that it could go. First one is they like normally go back outside and maybe, as they said, get the stuff and get more teammates and then come back, or something happens midway and they're forced to turn back again. But I feel like it's like a 50-50 chance because I don't see them doing anything in this situation. They're really tired and they're like wounded. And I like like I don't see them doing anything at this point. So I feel like there is a big necessity to either go outside and rest up, or something happening in the dungeon which will replenish their energy, their strength, and something like that. But like I don't know if that's going to happen. So there's a big possibility they will actually go back, and then maybe we'll like spend 1 or 2 episodes outside, trying to gather stuff, and what I think. That guy, the one person that I forgot his name. The one, the employers of Namadi. That dude. He went to that one guy who's like the lord of the like the place or whatever, and they're talking about providing more providing more like rewards if people go there, because their goal is getting to the bottom of the spell, the resurrection spell. So they want like that blueprint. I feel like if we go outside, there's a huge possibility that they might be able to help us a lot, because our goals really coincide and our goals don't really intersect each other, because we want to help Falin while they want the resurrection spell blueprint. So it's not that our goals are going to intersect and clash against each other. However, our goals are the same. We have to go down into the dungeon. We have to like figure it out and find the main person behind all of this, that magician that we saw. And I'm sure that he has the spell, or he definitely has the blueprint. So our goal is kind of the same, and it also doesn't clash against each other. We want to save Falling, we don't care about the resurrection blueprint, and they want the resurrection blueprint. So yeah, our goals are in the same direction, but they don't clash against each other. So I feel like that's going to be the best bet. Like, we help each other go down, and maybe they can provide us with like supplies, maybe some good like adventurers, like strong adventurers who can help us out, that can like fill up the gap for that the Falin's absence has made, like something like that. And yeah, they, along with, like, since both our goals are the same, we'll go together and fight whatever we'll have to fight. That's one way I can see this going. Or something happens midway and they're forced to turn back. And yeah, so let's see what happens. And yeah, because this show, I'm seeing this show, like, it, like, for the past couple of episodes, it's like completely like going against what I'm expecting. It's just, I'm expecting something's going to happen, and then the opposite happens. For example, the episode where we found Falin's bones, I was like, oh, what's going to happen? Like, maybe we'll figure it out that this isn't Falin, or maybe something else. I don't know. Like, maybe we'll have to just accept that Falin is gone and move on. That's the two outcomes I was expecting. And what ended up happening was something that was completely unexpected, where they made like use of the dragon flesh and everything. and brought Falin back. In the previous episode, at the end, after seeing Falin come back to us and everything, I was like, oh, then that's all well and good. Then what do we do now? Should we go back? Maybe now the story will be about the journey going back. And then this happens in today's episode. Again, a completely different outcome than what I was expecting. So now in today's episode, I'm thinking that, oh, maybe they'll actually go back, or maybe something will happen and they have to turn back. And I feel like the next episode will probably have an outcome which is not either of these two. It'll be something completely different, surprising me again. So let's see if that's what happens. But yeah, that was that was today's episode basically. We also met a few new characters. Not new, I guess. This orc lady is the only one that the new character that we saw here. The other orcs, we kind of knew them from the previous episodes. But this character is new. She's the sister, I think, of that dude, yeah. And she has heard about us, and that's why they decided to help us. She decided to help us out. And while all of this is happening, Chilchak's dilemma of what to do, how to convince everyone to go back. And it's interesting that what the orc suggested, that I also didn't even think of that. Chilchak was talking about oh, I have to deceive them and make them think that Falin is okay, that's how we're going to go back, or he was planning on doing that. And the orc was like, why not just tell the truth? Tell him that you're concerned about him, and you want, you don't want them to die, and just tell that. And I was like, oh yeah, that's true. We can literally do that. Why go for all the deceiving and everything? And it's kind of funny because I feel like we're just so used to animes going in this path of oh, something is happening, something bad is happening, I want the best for you, but I'll have to deceive you for the best outcome. And characters deceive the other characters, obviously, from a good place in their heart. They want nothing to happen to them, and that's why they deceive them. And because we're just so used to this outcome that I didn't even think that there was a very simple outcome, a very simple thing that you could not do, is that literally say the truth. Because just think about it, in these type of we've seen a lot of animes, most of the animes where situations like this arise, where something needs to be done. However, there's a particular group of people who will definitely look make sure that gets done, however possible, even if they lose their life in that process. And then there's a few others who want the best for them, and they don't want them to go in that direction. That's why they lie to them. They lie to them, try to deceive them, and tell them that, oh, it's fine, this happened, so I'm sure everything is okay. Most of the animes that I remember, it usually goes in that direction. So I automatically thought that, yeah, this, Chilchak will probably lie to them, or he probably won't, and just move on his own way. But there's a very simple option, which unfortunately a lot of animes never even do, or we don't even think about it. It's just tell the truth, like this, that, oh, you know what, nah, I'm concerned, I'm sure this isn't going to work, so let's just let's just go back for now, that kind of thing. And and when she said that, Chilchak was like, oh yeah, that is an option. And even I was like, oh yeah, that is also an option. Never thought about that, even though it's so simple. Right. Yeah, and I genuinely thought that Elias is not going to listen to them. But then, you saw Elias properly listening to him, and then Elias was like, okay, fine. We go back. And I'm guessing he probably realized that it's a bit too difficult to continue now, because just look at them. In no way can they do anything. The two main people who are the strongest fighters, that is Marcel and Elias, both of them are out. Senshi is strong as well, but what can he do alone? And Chilchak isn't really a fighter. He is more of a a person who looks at the maps, like a rogue or a thief that type of profession he's in RPGs, the thief profession or the rogue profession, you know they they're not really like the type of people who can go in the front line and fight. They're more like deciphers, like puzzles, lock picking, trap disarming. Basically, they specialize in that. So yeah, you cannot expect anything from Chilchak in fights, except maybe support. And yeah, and in no way are we continuing this journey in this way. Like, if something happens, some kind of miracle happens, and we somehow get healed, that's a different thing. And if we somehow get supplies, that's a different thing. Then we can continue. But who's going to give us supplies and heal us in the middle of the dungeon here? So yeah, let's see. And yeah, in the end, he was like, okay, fine. Now, what I'm thinking is like Marcel. I don't know how she's going to take this. But I feel like she should also understand, because they cannot move. That's how hurt they are. And yeah, like, I feel like even though Marcel would think that no, we need to carry this on, her body will fail and she won't be able to do it. So she will have to go back along with them. And she will, like, begrudgingly, she will accept that, yeah, fine, let's go. And we'll come back immediately after we get our stuff and after we take a little bit of rest. Right. Yeah. Oh, also, the other thing that I want to discuss about this. The magician. This is what do they call him? The lunatic magician or the crazed magician? That's what they call him. He, like, he's that magician, and his goal is looking for the king. I think that's what he's trying to do. Also, he tasked the dragon for looking for the king. Now that, like, they made Fallen back up, like, they resurrected Fallen back up with the making use of the dragon, she is now affected by the whole thing, and now she's like under the influence of that. That's why she started sleepwalking, and and now she's following whatever this elf is saying. Also, another thing, I just realized it today. I thought he was from the painting. No, he isn't from the painting. He went inside the painting, I think, to relive the memories of the past. Like, this is something I can guess this is what happened. So you can see how extremely loyal he is to the king and his generation. As we saw in the painting, there's the king, and then, like, their children became the king, and then, like, it went on, and that's what happened. So he's like loyal to the family, the royal family, I'm guessing, and that is what he is. So just imagining a situation like this where he somehow lost the king and this happened, he probably was very sad, and to relive the past memories, he probably, like, I don't know, like, made some kind of a spell which is going to bring a painting back to life or something like that. And he himself went inside the painting to relive the past, like, to relive the good memories. And that's what he was doing. At which time, Laios also went in the painting. Now, I thought he was part of the painting, a living painting, and he somehow came out. No, I don't think that's the case. He is the magician, and he went inside the painting to relive the memories. Unfortunately, Laios also took that, like, at that same moment, went inside the painting to eat food. And, he probably didn't realize at the beginning. He probably thought, like, Laios was one of the people. But then when he saw him, at the, like, you saw, like, how he got suspicious in the end, and he was like, what are you doing here? I don't remember you. Like, I remember you, like 80 years ago. Why are you here with the same appearance? You must be from outside the painting. That's how he was able to get it, So yeah, and then he came out and he probably decided to do something about it. And then the dragon died, and he sensed that, and that's how he came here. So yeah, like, that's the thing. He isn't part of the painting. He went inside the painting probably to relive the memories. Yeah, something like that, I think. Okay. Right. And yeah, there you go. So that's the situation now. So let's see what happens. Oh, another thing I wanted to talk about, the ghosts. Now, I'm not sure what the ghosts are trying to do. First of all, the ghosts, these are the residents of this place. Now, I got the feeling that the ghosts were helping us because obviously, when we were almost going to get crushed, the ghosts are the one who dragged us in. Now, the reason why they're helping us, because I would think that they would not try to help us because they're part of this place, and technically we are the invaders. We are the invaders of this place. So why are they helping us? That would be my first thought. But my reasoning is that that the ghosts are helping us out probably because of Falin, because Falin can sense ghosts, and I'm guessing Falin probably, I don't know, have a good relationship with these ghosts as well. So seeing Falin in danger, whatever's happening to Falin, they decided to help us out, who are the companions of Falin, so that we in turn can help Falin out. I don't know, that's just what I think. Because if you think about it, aren't they supposed to be hostile towards us? Because we are technically the invaders in their kingdom. And you can see the magician, that's how he like that's how he is like treating this. He's like, you guys are came here and you guys are messing everything up, and he's pretty pissed off at us because we are exploiting this place. So his anger is justified. So I would have thought that even the ghosts would have the same thought process, but the fact that they helped us makes me think that they they have a good relation with Fallen, and that's why they want us to, that's why they know that we are Fallen's companions, and that's why they're helping us, or something like that is happening. But you know what? Let's wait and see. Okay. And yeah, that was it. That was today's episode. Interesting. Like I said, I wasn't expecting this either. Every single episode I expect something to happen in the next episode, and the opposite happens. So let's see what happens in the next one. And yeah, there you go. So now let me talk about this episode scene by scene. In the beginning part, we get to see Falin suddenly waking up and started to sleepwalk. Kensuke kind of saw that, and Kensuke went to wake up Laios. While Falin is going, Falin went close to the dragon where that the magician is, and Laios woke up. At first, Laios was like, "What the hell is happening?" And then he realized that Falin isn't there. So he goes out to look for Falin. He woke everyone else up as well, which was which was very important. Otherwise, he couldn't have done anything. He would have gotten knocked out by Falin. Yeah, good thing that he woke everyone up and told them that Falin is missing. So they came and followed Laios to see what's going on. So then next we get to see Laios coming outside and seeing Falin over there, like holding her head beside the dragon's corpse, and then the magician comes out. Okay, King Delgal, that's the name of the king. So yeah, now the magician here says that the place that you are standing in, every grain of sand beneath your feet, every cattle, every building, gold coin, citizen, blood, flesh, it belongs to King Delgal. And he's like, you dirty thief. And he's like, yeah, I remember seeing you. You were in the painting. What is your purpose? Now, yeah, so like I said, his anger is justified. Like, literally, we are the ones who are coming to the dungeon and doing all these things. Which is supposed to be their kingdom. But wait a minute, isn't it I remember the magician is the one who... Didn't they say that the magician is the one who... I'm forgetting. In one of the previous episodes, I remember them saying that the magician... I've forgotten that episode. What happened? But I remember one episode where they kind of talked about the magician. And... yeah, you know what, whatever. But like it makes sense. His anger is justified. Like we are the ones who are trespassing, and so many things are happening. We're literally destroying this place in a way. And if not for people like Senshi, who's trying to keep everything like okay, like as we saw, he's trying to maintain the balance of this place. Yeah, this place would have been in a very difficult situation. uh Either way, she, like, he is looking for King Delgal, and that's why he made the dragon look for it. And now the dragon is dead, and Falin has taken a little bit of the dragon's flesh and blood to resurrect back. Yeah, she's now under the influence of the magician. And because of this, when Laios tries to, knock, kind of wake Falin up, Falin punches him so hard that, yeah, he just gets knocked out. And yeah, then after that we see the magician using like ancient magic, making little dragons from the blood, and there's too many of them. So Marcel is like, we cannot do anything to destroy these little dragons. All I can do is try to cancel it. So so what she does is, I'm guessing that's also forbidden magic. She uses forbidden magic to, I don't know, like infuse her staff with it, with the cancellation spell, and using the staff, she starts whacking the dragons so that they gets cancelled. And that's what was happening. But there's too many of them, and more of the dragon was getting sucked inside that place. The boneless dragon ham that Senshi kind of tied starts walking and moving on its own. Oh boy. Right. And then after that, yeah, he announces that he's the magician, and he drops them down in the underground. Yeah. And okay, so here is where we see that the magician tells Falin that, oh, you've lost your body, I'll provide you with a new one. So something happens, the blood kind of gets stuck to her. So, like, what's going to happen now? Is she going to take on a different appearance? Maybe like a I don't know, like, I feel like Falin's probably going to take a new appearance now. Like, the blood was kind of clinging to her, and something's happening. And the magician said that, I'll provide you with a new one, which I'm guessing is a new appearance he's talking about. Either way, yeah, like, that happens. And then we get to see underneath, we were almost getting crushed by the thing, by the walls. And Mars is like, it's not my first time dying, however nobody will find us here. Like, what's even going to happen? We're just going to rot, and just all our body will go away. It's just going to turn into dust. And then nobody can resurrect us back, because if the body is gone, we're gone. The shackles will loosen and the soul will go up. So we were, we were very much in a dangerous situation here. But the ghosts come and drag us in, and like opens like a little hidden passage and brings us out from there. So that is what I'm saying. Like, it's the ghosts should be the ones who are also angry at us, because if they're part of the kingdom, shouldn't they be angry at us as well? But the fact that they helped us make me think that they probably have a good relation with Falin, and seeing Falin in danger, they want to help us out so that we can help Falin out. Right. And here as well, we fall down into this room, and we see all the ghosts like standing surrounding us, like looking at us. They're trying to say something, but obviously we cannot decipher it. That's why it was so cold. And one of them tries to touch Chilchak, and then they all disappear. And yeah, and then, like, I saw this room and I was like, this looks like the orcs room, doesn't it? The rooms where the orcs live. What we saw. And then, yeah, immediately we get to see the orcs come in, and then the orc, the female orc, she comes in, and she's like, oh, like, there's some good people here, like, let's eat them. God damn. And that's when Shen Sen, she's like, you're Chief's own sister, aren't you? Yeah, and he explains, like everything, and then the orc is like, all right, you know what? Okay, like I believe you, and then to make, like to kind of heal the wounds, she makes a concoction that she mouth feed both Laios and Marcel. Marcel was like, what the hell is she feeding? It has like frogs and stuff, like live frogs. Oh, and yeah, like way worse than Senshi's food. Like Senshi's food is actually tasty, like even though the ingredients that he uses are pretty dubious, like the outcome is pretty damn good. But this is plain, I feel like just plain nasty, appearance wise, and I'm pretty sure taste wise as well. But yeah, it's necessary, it's medicine basically. And Marcel like passes out. Okay, so all right, here we go. Here we get to see more, or get to hear more about the magician. And when Chilchak explains everything to the orc, she says that he is the magician, the crazed magician. He creates monsters, controls them, alters the terrain, and does all of that stuff. And he gets mad if, like, the monster that he made, if something happens to them, if they die or something. So yeah, now Chilchak is trying to think, what should we do now? He's like, yeah, we have to make these two give up somehow. So he tries to, like, think of like excuses and lies. He's like, yeah, we have to lie to them. We have to tell them that we saw Fallen, she went up to the surface or something like that, a lie like that, so that they go back up. And he's thinking, he's like, this is what we should do. But since she's like, no, like we shouldn't lie to them. And the orc was also like, yeah, you shouldn't lie. But then he's like, okay, then fine, you do whatever you want to. If you want to stay here, Senshi, you can stay. I'm going to go. And he's like, let me get my, like stuff back. And at first the orc was like, I'm not going to like listen to someone who's going to betray or lie to their friends, to their companions. But Senshi's like, come on, like just leave him be, like like just let him go if he wants to. And he's a good person. And yeah, I would like to ask you to help him out. So the orc begrudgingly decides to help out Chilchak. And Chilchak, like throughout the whole, like like the whole journey where he's going back to try to get his stuff back, he is like kind of like grumbling about how, like what the hell are we going to do, like if we have to lie, we should lie to bring them out. Like he's trying to, since he obviously he feels bad for leaving them. He feels guilty, he feels sad, he feels I don't know, like complete crap for leaving them here. And that is why, in those type of situations, you try to justify your actions by trying to repeatedly tell yourself that, oh no, this was inevitable, like nothing you could do about it, that kind of thing. When you're begrudgingly doing something, you try to convince yourself that this is the correct way. And that is why you keep repeating stuff like this, where you make excuses for why you're doing this, that kind of thing. I can understand that was what was happening, and that's what he was doing. And then one of the ghosts comes in and he decides to kind of like lead us. Yeah, and while on the way, the orc asks him a lot of questions, asks him what happened, like all the, like the whole journey, what happened, like after they came here. The first thing she asks is like, how were you able to defeat the dragon? At which like Chilchak is like, oh, this happened. Laios like like went in on the dragon and stabbed him in the like the weak point. And then like when they go to that place where there's that burn mark, she asks like, what the hell is that? And Chilchak is like, oh, it's because the whole place exploded. Since she didn't know that we shouldn't make like a spark, and we were able to survive that. Since she was able to survive that because Falin protected him. Yeah, and then he also talks about how like after fighting the dragon, like Marcel and like Laios, were as if nothing happened. Like Laios literally lost his leg, but after he fixed it up again, he's like, oh, everything is fine. So he's like, these guys are crazy. So I know in no way can we just convince them to go back up. So that's why one lie or two, if it helps in saving our lives, I'm willing to do that. That's what's like Chilchak's saying that. And Chilchak talks about his other party members as well, and he's like, they were the smarter ones, they left. Like I can see that about, like, I can understand that about Namani, but I feel like Shuro is trying, as they said, Shuro is trying to probably, like, in his own way, trying to help Falin. So I think Shuro's probably doing something, I don't know, maybe, like, I don't know, like, in a different way he's trying to help her. So yeah, but Namani is the one who actually left because she knew this wasn't a good idea. And while like they're saying all of this, the orc was like, you say that it would have been better to lose your friends, and he's like, no, I don't know. Maybe my decision to join Laios made it harder for him to back out. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like it is like at least 25% of the reason. But I feel like Marcel and Laios would have gone either way. You know what would have happened? This is what I think would have happened. I feel like they decided to immediately go and search for Falin because Chilchak was there. If Chilchak also backed out, I feel like what Laios and Marcel would have done is that they would have first tried to recruit people, and have like a proper party, and then they would go in. In no way would they back out. They would definitely go and save, Falin. But they probably would have taken a little bit more time to go in. Because in no way can two people like go inside a dungeon. The fact that Chilchak was there, and since he knows all the ways and everything, they decided to go along with him. So yeah, I can see that happening. That since Chilchak decided to go with them, they decided to go in, and they couldn't back out. But I feel like at the end of the day, like even if it would be a little bit late, they would definitely go down trying to save Falin, with or without Chilchak. It doesn't matter. They would have done that. Yeah. So yeah, I'm pretty sure, because we have to think about this. At that point, Senshi wasn't with us. We were only 3. And if Chilchak left, it would be 2. So that would have been very dangerous, and in no way like possible to go inside the dungeon. So yeah, they probably would have backed out then temporarily, but then they would probably gain some people, gain some party members, and then go in with like a better chance. That's what would have happened, I think. Yeah. Okay, then. Yeah, and he talks about how like they ate, like they after resurrecting Falin, they had a good time and all that stuff. And he talks about how Marcel was using like forbidden magic and all that. And while he's doing all of that, in the end, he's like, how am I supposed to reason with folks like that who are that crazy? They're definitely going to go down. They're not going to listen to me. So yeah, that's why, like to survive, I'm willing to lie to them. And yeah, okay, so while all of this is happening, he notices like a blood, like a dragging mark. He notices that. And yeah, but then after that, and then they start moving forward again, and this is where the orc says that you're forgetting something. Why lie to them and deceive them? Just tell them that you're genuinely concerned about them and want them to go with you. At which Chilchak was like, damn, you're right. And yeah, he comes back, and you can see that Laios is already trying to go, probably trying to save Falin, and like Senshi is trying to stop him. So Chilchak comes in and sits down in front of him, and he's like, yeah, you know what, I don't want you guys to die. Just like like I'm sure you're concerned about Falin. I doubt like I'll be able to reach that amount of like emotion. Like I'm sure like my concern for you is way lesser than your concern for Falin, because literally he's her brother. But it is true that I'm also concerned about you guys. Like I'm genuinely, here we go. My feelings might not match the affection you have for your sister. Uh, but yeah, but I'm still concerned about you. So I don't want you guys to die. I want us to go back up. Then I'm not saying that we'll leave like permanently or give up on her permanently. We go back up, gather some funds, enlist some help, and with enough preparation, come back next time and you know do whatever we do. Try to help Falin. And since she's also like, yeah, we're running out of food, so yeah. And then Lias in the end, Lias was like, fine, let's go back up. Right, and there you go. That is where it ended. So yeah, let's see what happens. And you know yeah, so there you go. That is today's episode 13 of Dungeon Meshi. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And there you go. That is it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week with another episode of Dungeon Meshi. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.